A questionnaire in your hand.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are the two questions that you think were most helpful to you in the college process in some way, shape, or form?
The question where I was asked to give a TED Talk, or if I were to give a TED Talk, what would the title be? What would the message I would try to get across?
Yeah.
And this answer ended up being somewhat related to my Common App essay. Originally, I was at a crossroads between what I was trying to do, but after looking through back at these questions and seeing my answer, it led me in a direction that focused more so on myself instead of other people around me, and realizing how I chose positivity and talking about positivity in my TED Talk, and realizing how that has impacted me and how I've used that positivity in my life. Is something that I've leaned on in my Common App.
Pick 3 of these words or words of your own to describe you.
Okay.
So that's the first one.
Why?
The second one. Oh, why? Just because you just want to be yourself and find your own voice. And so if you're able to see how you are as a person, that's where your voice comes out in your writing. And that's what most colleges want to see.
Okay.
Favorites? Definitely the community one, I guess. I don't know exactly if it was this prompt at this time, but I think that after writing a few apps, colleges really do care about the place that you come from and how it's changed you. And I think that's an important thing to be able to understand, is that we're all a product of the places that we live in. And so it's a good idea to understand what are the sort of the parts of where you live that influenced you. I think I didn't realize that was such an important question to have an answer to.
The first one was, how has your perspective been shaped by any of the communities to which you belong?
Okay.
For
Why?
sure.
Why?
Why? Because I never really thought about that before, but it's definitely a big part of me, and putting that in writing and working on that was actually, very helpful before writing my essay, which ultimately was about my identity. So it was very helpful for me. And then the next one, I don't know, but this was a short answer question, but I think this was very important. What in one word do you bring to your friend group?
Okay.
For me, that was very important because in all the interviews that I did, that was one question that every interviewer asked me.
Okay.
So working on that answer, or knowing what that answer was beforehand, and really being able to elaborate on that answer, really helped me